Today I started out with her brows, and I used the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. Because she's expressed that she has oily skin, I went in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil and Shine Control Primer. Next, to clean up her brows, I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the shade Chestnut. To conceal right under her eyebrow, I use the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. As I get closer in towards her nose, I use the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel. This is considered the 1-2-3 method. To pack her crease, I'll be using the shade Kenya in the palette The Nubian 2 by Juvias. Out of the same Juvias palette, I go in with the shade Morocco to lighten up the outer dark line that I may have created with the shade Kenya. Now I'm using e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel to cut her crease. Using the same Juvia's palette, I used the shade Nefertiti to place over the cut crease. As I get closer in towards her nose, I use the shade Zori out of the Nubian 2 palette by Juvias. Now I'm applying duo lash glue that I would use to help secure a gold glitter that I will apply onto her cut crease. The palette I'm using is from Profusion Cosmetics, and the title of this palette is called Starlit. It has 35 shades in its palette, and I got this from Walmart. If you've been watching, you know that I love a matte black eyeliner. This eyeliner is from the brand called Essence, and it's called Super Last Eyeliner in the shade Matte Black. Now I'm just applying some duo lash glue for when I apply her lashes. foundation, I use Juvia's Thick Foundation in the shade Abidjan. To highlight her under her eyes, her forehead, her chin, and the bridge of her nose, I'm using LA Girl's Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the shade Suede. So that I don't have to blend so much, I go in with another concealer by LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I waited to blend out the concealer closest to her eyes because that's where I wanted the most coverage. Now I'm using the Matte Finish Finny Matte Setting Spray by NYX. I'm using a Fenty foundation stick in the shade Espresso to contour. using a Fenty Beauty blush out of the Cream collection in the shade Daiquiri Dip. Here I'm applying the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Honey. Next, I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to set her face. To highlight her cheekbones, the bridge of her nose, the tip of her nose, and her forehead, I'll be using Milani Strobe Light Liquid Highlighter. I just love a nude lip, so I'm going in with Fenty's matte lipstick in the shade Unveil to line her lips, and then I'll be using another Fenty matte lipstick in the shade Unbutton to fill them in. If you like this look, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.